Hi, Pisces. I hope you guys are doing really well. I want to go ahead and get into this reading for you. This is kind of whatever comes out, and it has. And this is not going to resonate with all of you. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And if you're a cross watcher, you're welcome to be here. Hopefully, you get a message out of this. Um, Pisces, to get into this, your oracle card is time for a nap. And I couldn't agree more. I feel you guys are doing what you can to find some sort of peace within your life, within yourself. And I feel that that's going to be um, partially through how you reclaim your time and your energy. I feel for some of you, like in the way that this reading is showing up here, this doesn't necessarily feel like romantic or relationship driven. This actually feels more of a personal message to the Pisces people that I'm addressing. Um, it feels here that there's an energy where you are really getting your ducks in a row. You are getting your life situated in different ways that is going to serve you in the long run. I feel here that you are more apt to really spend time with yourself, getting to know what's necessary for you, what feels good to you, what you want, what you wish to involve yourself in. And I feel here that this is more of a practical sense rather than something that is thought provoked or airy fairy or however you want to see it. Like, I feel that you're actually making a lot of stride to change your life in a monetary way, but also in just a way that feels more solidified within who you are and who you are, what you have to offer. Like, who you are, what you offer, who are you seen as. And this isn't like chameleon magic. It's not that. It's more about shifting who you are to realign with the new sense of self. It's almost like an unveiling into your new character reveal. And it doesn't come as a deceptive measure. It's something that is much more uh, it gives you much more freedom to align with who you are and different aspects of yourself that maybe you've kept hidden or maybe weren't ready to come to the surface. It feels here at this time you're going to be very much protecting that because that kind of becomes your main focus, and I like it. It's kind of like an energy for rebranding yourself, falling in love with yourself. If you've never done that before, I feel like now is the time. I feel you're doing things here that are good for your health, that stabilize your life, and that make you feel that you are worth the time and effort. And I feel that that may kind of play into certain things from our past where maybe we have been deserted or were felt we were left feeling undeserving by people who I want to say it, like, couldn't handle your light. And I know that not all Pisces are, you know, angels. That's definitely not what I'm talking about. But like there are a lot of people that can't handle Pisces at a minimum, even when you're kind of sharing pieces of who you are. Sometimes Pisces go through an accelerated growth because they have to. It's like you're an amalgam of all the signs. You get all the aspects, you get pieces, and there's so much to Pisces that just pick up on so many things. And so it's like you have a constant stream of integrations in your life, whether you like it or not, and how you assimilate to that is going to show up in how you show up in your life. And I feel like that can also repel a lot of people because you can see too deeply into them. You can see them for who they are, even when they can't, And so I feel that this is a time for you, Pisces, where you get to really redirect your energy towards yourself. Of course, you're going to be giving out to people. Of course, you're going to have others in your sphere and being catering to them. But I feel when you can step away from that particular role for that particular moment, your energy is fully on you. And this isn't a time to, I don't feel this is a time to get lost in others or to get lost in the problems of others. I feel like you've done that. You've experienced that, and it's really left you in some chaotic spaces within your life. And even then, even being part of elements like that or situations like that, I feel you've had to pull back your energy. And what I want to say is a lot of people that you've experienced those types of connections with, they were there to siphon from you. They were there to have energy provided for them by you. Maybe it didn't seem like that, but they were a little bit vampiric, it feels. And I feel here, Pisces, you've seen it, you've been through it, you can now recognize it. And I feel you're willingly and actively pulling your energy back to give yourself a better platform for peace. Your peace is precious, Pisces. And I feel here that you are cultivating new things in your life that are absolutely specific to you, they are for you. And this also goes for spiritual gifts, you know? A spiritual, like an exploration within your spiritual gifts is also something of a resource here. And I feel that that's actually a currency that you deal with more so than you think or than you may think. I feel here that people in general pick up on that from you, and your energy becomes a currency. And sometimes there are people that don't reciprocate that energy. And so it's kind of like squandering your efforts. Pay attention to those that want to work with you and be on the same path with you. It's rare that you'll find that, just because you are uniquely you, and a lot of people can't keep up, but there are those that will. And I feel here too, moving forward, you're going to be very, very cautious isn't the right word, but you're going to be mindful about how much of your energy you give to people, you know. Um, I feel that there's a lot of pouring back into yourself that maybe you are doing at this time that is most necessary, and also appreciated by your own life, because you'll see different results in your life where maybe you've had to kind of focus your energies on other people. Now you're doing it for you, and it feels that that's really potent for you. I feel that there's a lot of healing, a lot of financial healing, and a lot of physical and mental healing as well. I feel like you're doing things that are simple and good for you. So let's go ahead and clarify this energy. So it feels like there's been times where you're just like, well, how come nobody has my back? Or like, how come I'm not seen as worthy enough to like have somebody care about me? And that sounds drastic, but it also is very, it feels like that here. It feels like you need a nap after kind of assimilating to the reality that not everybody holds you your best, not everybody holds you like your best at heart. Like they take, here we have the moon clarifying this energy with the Nine of Pentacles. And I feel that that is something that seems to be your currency is calming. You bring peace and you bring calm to people's lives, Pisces. And I feel that that's something that they sometimes struggle giving to themselves. It's like being with you is a warm hug. Being with you is a nap. It is a time to regenerate and to renew and to find peace. And I feel that you create a space for that for people, but in the past, most definitely, Pisces, it feels like you have been the tonic and the salve to either one person or other people's lives. And I feel that while that is fine, there's a necessity to find a better sense of balance and how much you allow yourself to be that for other people. Because I feel like you kind of have like an almost endless resource of it, but when it's abused and not considered and then becomes expected by other people, or they feel that they can just kind of like take from you as they need, it's hard to manage that. And with the moon, you're dealing with folks that are emotionally disturbed, they're emotionally cut off, out of balance. They kind of require your energy to help refocus them into their own lives, and that's kind of lazy, you know? So pull your energy back, give yourself that grace, and dig deeper into your inner world, into your psychic realm, into your intuition. I feel this energy with the Nine of Pentacles is you have resource, but it just builds now. It builds now because you are deeply connected to the moon. Pisces, Cancerian energy, but you're deeply connected to the inner realms, the unseen places. There's something that rejuvenates you there, and there's something that you can call upon which restores your energy. I like that. She's a magician. There she is. This is what I'm talking about. Your health is shifting. Your health is changing, but it also requires you to step away from situations that have exhausted you, that have been unfair to you, and that require far more than is necessary for you to share. I feel that in a lot of ways, Pisces, you have become like the Swiss Army knife to people. Like certain people will find, like, however they need to use you, they'll find a way to use you, and you somehow seem to have the answer, and you somehow seem to be Johnny on the spot when they need it. But I feel here your energy, as much as you want to care for others, this is a focused time for you. It's like a refocusing, putting yourself uh, back into focus. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Magician, the sky's the limit for you. I do feel that more of this is being maintained towards the body, your physical being. I feel that there's been a lot of purgative energy throughout these readings. And so seeing situations of pain in our life almost being energies to purge, or utilizing that experience as almost like a psychic antibiotic to release any type of toxic spills that have gone on within us, or that we've accrued by other people being in their sphere, being in their element, being in their energy. Sometimes we're like we can become sponges with psychic vampires. We pick up on that energy and then it becomes ours. It's not yours. You can release it. Here I feel the Queen of Pentacles, especially with the Magician. Your focus, yes, there's financial abundance on the horizon, most definitely, in whatever way you choose to apply that. But I feel that your energy is very much about taking care of your physical body at this time. You are your own resource, and the way that you share that with other people is, I feel, becoming a little less free, which is fine. Pull your energy back. Give to those who need it most, but I don't think you're just kind of like an open source anymore, Pisces. I feel like there's an energy where you're really focusing your energy on yourself, and your health is taking center stage here. Your own personal sense of self, which is also your resource, your inner world, that is also being rebuilt. I feel you're going through an overhaul. I also feel an attachment to situations where you may feel like you are always the outsider, Pisces, or the black sheep. It's hard to connect with others because they either don't understand where you are or how you are. They also are very disconnected from themselves. And it's like, it's hard for Pisces because we're left wanting to connect with people who can't even connect with themselves. And that is almost like a nail in the coffin for Pisces, because we'll hold on, we'll see the benefits, we'll see the opportunities in people, we'll try to, if a Pisces loves you, cross watchers, check this out. If a Pisces loves you, they're going to point out ways that you can be a better person. They're going to show you how to be better and how to make changes in your life. And if you don't take that, then that hurts the Pisces because they want the best for you. And if you are not giving yourself the best, and if you're not showing up in the best light within your own life, that Pisces, unfortunately, sometimes will still stick around with you because they have compassion in multiple bandwidth range, but it's not healthy for them, and I feel that that's a message for Pisces. Like, we need to be in connection with people who are um, considerate of themselves, know who they are, know where they are in their life. They're not flailing. The worst thing a Pisces can get around and fall in love with is somebody who's flailing, because then they just pick up that energy. So here I feel here with the Magician and the Queen of Pentacles, you're reclaiming your own space, you're reclaiming your body, you're reclaiming what goes into your mind and how you perceive things. I feel that you're really considering yourself much more than you really ever have, Pisces, and I like this. I feel that there's a lot of shift happening in your life, and I feel that this is kind of like setting the stage for the next incarnation of your life and how you pursue and um, persist. So keep at it, keep good. And if you're not doing any of that stuff yet, be mindful to integrate it, because this is a time for you to change your things, your life. You're switching it up. And I think it's positive for you. Show me the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, you have the Two of Pentacles. This is interesting too. Bottom of the deck, you have the High Priestess. This energy is very much your own, Cancerian as well. With the Two of Pentacles, this can talk about juggling situations. I feel here, though, that you're actually getting a better footing within your own personal sense of self and what you provide on a psychic level, on an ethereal level, on a level that is kind of embracing the outer worlds and the inner world, like the etheric layers of the outer experience as well as the hidden realms of the inner experience. I feel that you're diving into that. I feel that you can become a seer in that. And I feel that that's something you're integrating yourself with far more than maybe you have in the past. For some of you, this can be you really, really paying attention to the study of the psychic realms, of your inner world, of the etheric, of the spiritual body and being, of the hidden realms. I feel that that's going to be something of a highlight for you, Pisces, that I know you've likely worked with before, but it feels like you're going to be plugging into that in a very significant way. And I feel for a lot of you, that's going to become something that's more understood by you and more integrated into your life. It becomes part of your health regime, because we realize that when we have all of those worlds working and we address them as living parts of us, it's not some mystery, it's part of us. We are a living, breathing action of it. And I feel that that is something that you're going to be integrating into your life in a very specific way. And I feel that's going to be something, Pisces, that you're going to be looking through a lens of clarity with. It's not about second guessing yourself. You know, a lot of Piscean people are highly psychic, they're highly gifted, they're so intuitive. Here, it almost feels like you're harnessing that energy and really stepping into it and just trusting the process. And I feel a lot of you, that if that is the direction that you're supposed to be going in, you're really doing it with a lot of integrity and intention. And you balance your day job and your other jobs, your little psychic jobs or whatever they are. I don't mean to like belittle, like by saying little psychic jobs, but like if you're involving yourself in that, if you're becoming a tarot reader, if you're becoming a seer, if you're becoming a medium, whatever it is, scrying, you're delving into it to the point where it becomes an integrated piece of your life. It's not just some sort of woo-woo thing that you kind of play with on the weekend. It becomes a secondary language to you. It becomes part of you, because it is part of you. You're just exposing it to yourself and integrating it and weaving it into your life. Let's go ahead and get some energy here from the Denied Shadow. Love. There are romantic feelings here. Maybe. Let's pull one for love. What about love? Because this feels like a personal pursuit here, Pisces. We have the Three of Cups with love. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers. This is really nice. I feel when you are with yourself and you are solidified within who you are, operating in your own light, this is not, okay, this is a very specific message. You are not seeking out love. We're not hanging out on the websites trying to get noticed, We're actually just living our life, paying attention to what we want. It's that very self-focused, self-centered, which is good. It's when you are that and you are pouring into yourself, your energy lifts. I love this too, because we have love, we have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, and we have the Three of Cups. I would say involve yourself more with people who are like-minded, your friends group, the people that you're about to meet. I feel that that's also something that you're involving yourself in. New people, new relationships. It does not have to be romantic, but I can feel that there's an energy of interest coming in for you moving forward. I feel that the interest is there. And I also feel that when this approaches you, you're going to be in such a better space within yourself that it's not going to throw you off center or off balance. I feel like this is an energy that feels positive, it feels safe, it feels integrated, and it feels like you're actually open to it. You're not starved for it, you're not trying to make something happen. It just comes. And for some of you, this is going to come through a completely different channel. This is going to also show you people that are in better alignment with the energy that you're putting into yourself now. You may meet somebody who's more so inclined to be on the same path as you, psychically, intentionally, the internal external worlds blending. I feel that this is more of a spiritual connection that I feel can be very beautiful for you. Rather than just trying to be somebody to lean on, be somebody who gets used, being somebody who sees the potential in somebody when they can't see themselves. Here, that doesn't seem to be playing out. Here, we get an energy of, I am focused, I know the direction I'm going through, and I also know what I will engage in. Does it resonate with me? Does it feel healthy for me? That's your guiding barometer. Does it feel healthy for me? So I don't know. It feels very interesting, Pisces. It feels like you have a lot of potential coming through you and to you. And I feel you're going to hold both elements in equal regard. And I feel that you have a lot of unveiling to do within yourself. You have a lot of self exploration, and you have a lot of integration to really endeavor in. And I think you're going to do it in a lot of beautiful ways. I wouldn't be scared. I'd be excited for the journey because it feels like you're about to unpeel your onion. You are excavating and being honest with what you find and expanding upon what you find. And when we're honest with ourselves and we know ourselves, that's usually when we find the best people to come into our life, whether they're romantic, friendship, whatever it is. I feel that you are also opening up your doors to new friendships as well. So embrace them. Okay? There is no element of you that needs to be in a state of desperation. I love you, Pisces. Take care.